When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life. And breaking the chains in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money can't buy.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy KingMarcell, and we are back with another video. Today, we're about to check out this video by Derek FDB called The King of Haters, and I guess it's about Kendrick Lamar. I don't know how we calling this man a hater at this point, but I guess. But the way that he did demolish Drake, you can tell it has been a lot of animosity for a while. So hey, I guess you can say that shit. But he proved that shit as the king of haters. He got the nigga he was hating on the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't made his exit completely yet, but we all see the shit that Drake been doing from them damn two dressing up like he had a goddamn Powerpuff Girl to the song choices that he has come out with since the battle. And Cole, the shit that they've been both doing since this beef has been questionable, very questionable. So we about to get into this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. Remember, we on the road to 500 subscribers, so make sure you guys are subbing up, hitting that subscribe buttons, join the kingdoms. But with that being said, let's get right into this video.
Is that real?
GG. Oh, GG's.
You made me do this.
Yeah, he did.
I thought maybe it was Skip Bayless or even me, but no. Kendrick is the king of haters. It's solidified. He said it himself. The whole world stood by and watched this man execute Drake live on Academic Street, and no one did anything about it. We just stood. It's crazy because it all started off pretty chill with a song like that back in March. Great song. It's in my gym playlist. Kendrick did Drake and J. Cole out of nowhere, unwarranted. The song got a little
I wasn't mad, man.
It was anything too crazy, but you know, it was a little bit of flexing, a little bit of F the big three. It's just big me, you know, standard dissing practices. And everyone was expecting a response from both J. Cole and Drake, and we got one. First dude to respond was Jermaine. And, you know, he was keeping it about the music. First ish a classic, last ish was tragic. You know, he was talking his ish.
Everyone was weak as hell.
Back and forth from the rap team, just a bunch of rich dudes flexing on each other. We gotta love it. But what happened next blindsided everyone. Before Kendrick or Drake even drop a diss, Jermaine Cole
apologized.
What are you doing? Took down the song and apologized. And as expected, he got clowned for this.
Oh, Cole.
Everyone calling him a female dog. That thing girls keeping their legs. It was messed up, man. Messed up. I was one of them. But backing out in hindsight was for sure the best thing Jermaine Cole could have done. He saw something all of our feeble minds couldn't see. A bad future where this beef went from surface level disses to personal disses. And Jermaine was right, because then Drake dropped push-ups. And that's when stuff got personal. Not only did he call Kendrick short, but worst of all, he said he wears a size 7. A size 7! And he brought his baby mama into it. That made stuff personal. Everyone was going crazy. Reactions were made. Tweets were tweeted. People couldn't believe Drake had done the unthinkable. The forbidden zone. He called him short. And he took it to a place where he knew he shouldn't have. And it was the fact, it was like, nigga, I always wondered this when the beef, before the beef even started, but I knew it was going to happen sooner or later because them niggas just kept dissing each other. Drake, what the fuck, what was you going to say about Kendrick? That's what I used to always say. What is Drake going to say about Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar has a lot of shit he can say about Drake, but what is Drake going to say? And he proved it. He tried to literally put money out in the street to find out some shit about this nigga and couldn't find out a goddamn thing. And this the nigga you wanted to beef with. It's like, bro, it was for that Kendrick diss. Kendrick was about to spit crazy and just pulverize Drake.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, after push-ups, Kendrick was radio silent. And for a while too. Y'all know Ack was making sure he calmed down every day. Every millisecond that Kendrick was dropping to make sure his glorious King Drizzy won the day 2, no drop. Day 3, no drop. Day 5, no drop. Then Drake drops Tailor Made Freestyle, another Kendrick diss. It was trash though. Day 11, no drop. Day 13, no drop. Day 15, no drop. Day 16, no drop from Kendrick. Things were looking grim. It was looking like it was over. But on the 17th day, at about 12 p.m., I get a text from one of my closest homies. It's a link to a song titled Euphoria. Like, the show? Don't know by who. I can't see a name since it's a link. I'm thinking he's just trying to show me a new artist or something. I click on the link. My YouTube
it's the motherfucking monster.
I glance down to the channel name. And at the same time, I hear it.
Them superpowers get
neutralized. Watch in silence.
The famous actor
We once knew that the paranoid and now spiraling. You're like a degenerate.
Kendrick had finally responded to Drake after 17 days. Academic stupid countdown was done, and Kendrick did not, one, disappoint, and two, definitely two, he did not hold back.
No.
The way that he walked, the way that he talked, the way that he dressed. Him to get back at Pusha T. He even called him a baddie, called him a godless, deadbeat, Canadian accent, and greatest of all, he told him,
"We don't wanna hear you say nigga
no more."
I know my white viewers felt that. It was looking over. I thought he was out for the count for sure, Crody. Academics was coping on Twitter, and to add a cherry on top of Euphoria, Kendrick dropped 616 in LA, which the title alone has so many meanings. This man Kendrick is too smart for me to try to break it down, but I could put it in simple terms. In this diss track, Kendrick was saying that there's mold in Drake's operation, feeding him information, and if he continues to respond, things will get bad. He was warning him. It was a warning. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Drake lost. Drake lost. A single day later, Drake drops his response to Kendrick titled Family Matters. And as the honest individual that I am, it sounded pretty good. Mind you, while listening to this, I was pissed off that it actually sounded pretty good.
I was too. I was blue. I was like, when he said that shit, I heard one of them little babies might be Dave Freeze. I was like, I was like, okay. I was like, all right. I was like, okay, he got a little something in. He got a little jab in. Kendrick was stomping your ass though. He stomped the mud hole in your ass though. You just hit him back. You know what I'm saying? You hit him back once. You feel me? I see.
Kendrick to just sweep him, but good music is good music. I can't resist it. My foot started popping. I started hitting the worm.
I was mad as hell
on Kendrick's last two disses because he came with some information. First of all, he called Kendrick short again. He had to get it out the way. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then he said Kendrick's GM is his BM's BD. And if you don't know what that means Kendrick is not the father. And lastly, he said that Kendrick be getting physical with his wife. Kendrick, my boy, is this true? You gonna have to get to explaining. This had the internet going crazy again. Reactions were made, tweets were tweeted, stories were posted. I didn't think it was over by any means though. I thought, since this was a pretty good song, maybe it's even.
Nah, that shit was never even. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And my boo, y'all already know what side I was leaning to. But that shit was never even. Euphoria instantly stumped on all of the shit that Drake has said up until that point. All Drake disses up until that point, it was like Euphoria put the fucking fire on them bitches. They ain't never just played this shit twice. Chad, they be sick as hell. They don't put that in your video.
And it was even for about 15 minutes. Cause Kendrick dropped again. Kendrick drops Meet the Grand, where he not only came at the dude from Degrassi, but he did it in a way that only Kendrick could do.
I'm sorry that man is your father.
Let me be honest.
He went one by one down this man's entire family tree and told them how bad of a person Drake is. He talked to his mom Sandra, his dad Dennis, his son Adon. He eventually talked to Drake directly, and people were loving it. Reactions were being made, tweets were being tweeted. Stories were being posted. Academics was crying on streams.
Literally was crying.
Thing that made this song go crazy was,
"Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world."
Baby girl? Who's baby girl? Kendrick dropped a nuke of an allegation. He said that Drizzy Drake had an 11-year-old daughter that he is not claiming. This reveal gave everyone.
And they actually just proved recently that little girl, she's in some show or something, but her name is Eternity Grams. That little girl is his daughter. That shit crazy as fuck. It's official. That little girl that motherfuckers had been saying was his daughter. Her name is Eternity Grams. This nigga Drake is funny.
Exposed Drake for having an unclaimed son. Now you're telling me he's a deadbeat father to an 11-year-old girl? And not only that, he also implied that there might be more children. Bro, this man Drake is half black, half Mexican, having hella kids and abandoning all of them.
God, this is L Drake.
I was scared for Drake. It was crazy, because aside from the big shock that the daughter thing was, Kendrick also said Drake was a manipulator, a liar, a gooner, a gambling addict, a perk popper, a colonizer, and a predator. Most of those allegations alone could put you in a Sunny V2 video, but the predator thing is a wild allegation to throw out there. And everybody low-key believed it. I'm not.
Okay, nigga, we said it.
Legend, but come on, we can all agree he's done some
like what we talking about? Yeah.
OVO and Drake fans were in shambles. What? You know what? At least it can't get any worse.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably
A minor.
Trying to explain the entirety of OVO. He drops another song again the next day. The song, Not Like Us. This song, 10 out of 10. I can't lie to you. It was a nail in the coffin just to hammer home that predator point. Really making sure we know that OVO and Drake all allegedly.
Don't rock with that shit right now.
It was once again looking over for Drake. Internet was going crazy. Reactions were being made. Tweets were being tweeted. Comments were being left. Academics was rocking with it. But it wasn't over. Drake dropped yet another song responding to Kendrick. It was not well received.
That shit was bull T.
It's not because it was trash.
You say bull and then T?
Yeah. How can I be a predator if y'all ain't catch me? I mean, not saying I did, but if I did it, y'all wouldn't know. Not saying.
Hey, yo.
Kendrick short. You're short, Kendrick. Day free. Yep. The result. The king of haters, Kendrick Lamar, successfully turned most of the global population against Drizzy Drake, making everyone effectively pretty much hate him. If that's not greatness, I don't know what is. And moral of the story, I guess you were right, Germanius Cole. I guess you were right.
Nah, he's still a hoe. No, Cole is still a hoe, as we seen, as recent events have shown us. He is a hoe just as big as Drake. Just as much as L Drake, he is a whore. You gotta let me know how you guys felt about that video. Is Kendrick the king of haters? Hey, like he said, Kendrick said it himself, so I don't know if we can really argue this shit. You feel me? He had to get that nigga up out of here. He had to get both them niggas up out of here. But make sure you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. We on the road to 500 subscribers, so make sure you guys are subbing up and joining the kingdom. But with that being said, KingMarcell out. Peace.
When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life. And bringing the things in my mind. Talking real peace of mind. That's something money can't buy.